So I'm live now, right? What's up, Soul Squad? How you guys doing? I think I need more light on me.
No, you.
I do. I look so. I can't see myself. Okay. That's what I said. I'm good. I can see myself. What's up, Soul Squad? Happy Saturday, people. Happy Saturday. How are you? Hope everybody's having a great TGIF weekend. I hope your weekend is great. And before we get started, guys, let's give thanks to the man above. I'd like to thank God for waking us up to spend another day with our family and friends. Because that alarm clock didn't wake you up, he did. Huh?
Actually, chat, are you too dumb?
Hey guys, am I too dark? I swear I feel like I don't got enough light or something. I can't see myself. I don't know. I told myself I think I need more light or something not right. I don't know. But he's saying everything is good. So, good morning, good afternoon here in DC, Eastern Standard Time. And if you're on the Pacific, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you at looking at on the couch. It is another fabulous Saturday here in DC and with my family. Almost didn't make it today, so I just want to give a quick shout out to my cousin. We had an unexpected death in our family, guys, and almost didn't make it on the couch today, so to show more support to family members and stuff. But I decided to come on, and I just want to give a prayer to my cousin who lost her mom on Thursday night, and we really hurting from this. So I just want to give a good prayer. If everybody could just bow your heads and pray with me. And it could be silence or it could be out loud, but mine's going to be out loud. So I just want to say, I'm not even good at this, but I just like to thank God for all the time that I had with you. You was a good inspiration in my life as a child and as an adult. I love you, your daughter, your son. You forever will be missed. I know now that you're no longer suffering and that you're in a good place. And believe me, when I say Tia and I have your baby girl, we have her. She is more part of our life than she ever been before. Amen. Thank you. I don't know if that was right or did I say it right, but in times like this, you really don't know what to say. But my auntie is in a better place now, and and we don't have to worry about her no more. You know why? Because she's in God's hands. God got his angel. He got his child back. So he almost didn't make it this morning, but I was like, you know what? Let me do this. Had to get up, get perky, because I want to be there for my cousin. She is so strong, and she's doing so good. And I love you, girl. I don't know if you got the time to watch today. I love you. And me and Ted and my mom, we are here for you. That's my auntie on my father's side, but regardless what side she was on, that was my auntie, and that was my blood. And so, yeah, she was a handful, honey. But let's get started. What's up, everybody? Let me see if I can give a couple of shout outs. Guess what? I'm going in with the glasses. 2 weeks in a row, I got the glasses. Yeah, something must be going right. I know where they were. I make sure that I laid them beside me last night so that I could know that I know where they were. I was like, I gotta know where these glasses are. I gotta know. So let me just give a couple of shout outs here. Let me turn this down. I don't need it. Okay. Hey, Reality Design One, how you doing this morning? Hey, Tamika Chaplin, girl, you are always in here. Good afternoon to you. Hey, Crazy Nady Cool, how you doing? Hey, Miss Walker, I think it's Jericho Walker, or I pronounced it right. Purple Butterfly, Marshall, how you doing? Bentley, how you doing? Raquel, hi, honey. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Bonita. Hey, T951. Let's see. Hey, Diamond Sweet 7, how you doing? Hey, Tara. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Vernon Lee. Hey, Angie, I believe. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Yes, I just want to give a couple of shout outs before we get started in our conversation. Just to give everybody here. Hey, Connor, how you doing? Hey, Mamie, how you doing? Hey, what's this? Upton Fitness 25. Hey, Roller Girl. Hey, Gloria York. Hey, Willie Poe. Yeah. Hey, Miss Chase. I just wanted to say, hey, Jack Moore. Hey, Chocolate Bubblegum. Hey, Mariah. Hey, Joyce. Um, yeah, but you know what? I just want to give a couple shout outs before we get started. And we're going to be okay. And thank you guys for all your condolences and everything. But, again, we're going to be here for my cousin and, help her through all this. But we're going to be okay. We know that we don't have to worry about my auntie anymore. We know that she's better off than all of us. But it's just so hard to let go. It's just so hard to let go. Okay, so two-part conversation. I'm doing a two-part conversation because there was a topic that I wanted to talk about, and then one of my good Soul Squad members sent me a topic that they wanted to hear and touch bases on. And so I was like, you know what? I could do both. I could do that one and do mine. And again, I'm not a licensed therapist. My whole thing about talking on the couch, if anyone don't ever forget, it's about this venting. Blowing off steam, talking about life situations, talking about things that just, should make sense, common sense, things that we should know, that we learned throughout our years and we take into us into adulthood, just common sense things that if it was me, what I would do, what my personal opinion would be. What's that say? I'm over here. Reality. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I see that. Thank you. Yeah, I've had to get all the way up on it. Oh, man. And I forget I have that thing going. I guess it's automatic. I forgot all about the donation thing that comes up on here when you go live. Yeah, so that I want you always take in perspective. When I give my opinion or I'm talking about a subject, I am not a pro. It's just based on my true life reality on how, if I was in this position, how I will handle things or how you think the way things should be, because it's just common sense. It's just some things that that you should know as a person, as an adult, things that make sense. That's what On the Couch is about. And people give me topics to talk about. And again, it's just based on my personal opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion. Everyone is entitled to one. It does not make one opinion more right than the next. It's an opinion. It's your thought. It's how you feel and what you think. And so that's basically what On the Couch is all about. We're not here to analyze nobody. We're not here to put nobody down. We're not here to do any of that. It's just a place that you just talk about shit that you just can't talk about with some people. It's just some things that you just can't talk to other people about because people just don't listen, or they just ain't at the level that you on with, that things that just make sense. And what? So the first topic I'm gonna top on, and unfortunately, honey, I am sorry. I get flooded. I get so many emails, and I'm not a very organized person. I want to admit that organization skills is not my thing. And doing this, I need to be more organized because I lost track of your name and email. And when I tried to go back and find it yesterday, I really couldn't think of your name, but I do remember the topic. So her topic was about friendship. I don't know if I touched on friendship before, or have I ever did a topic on friendship. I kind of want to say I did it before, but I'm not too sure. But the topic that she's talking about, it's not about the friends that you have now. It's about making new friends as an adult. When you're a child, I know it's so easy. It's so easy to walk up to someone and introduce yourself, or be that little girl, that little boy on the schoolyard, and somebody come over to you. As a child, it's more easier to. I think it's more easier to make friends, and then sometimes it's not. It depends on, each situation is different. I think that we do make friends easier as a child versus as an adult, because we get a stage in our life where that we have to reflect on the people that's around us and whether or not we want to continue to deal with them. Are they bringing positive or negative energy into my atmosphere, into my surroundings, into my life. And you always want to be around positive people. You know what I'm saying? Always want to align yourself with positive people, people who have good thoughts, people who mean well, who wish you well, and that you can reciprocate the same thing back to them. People that you can rely on when you can't rely on no one else. I'm going to tell you, a friend could be a family member and outweigh a family member really, really quick. Because we do not get to choose who our family is, but we get to choose who we call friend. That's a big word. People throw that word around. I hear the word, oh, that's my associate, that's my acquaintance. But a friend, when I align you with that word, trust and believe you done met everything that I consider what a friend is. I done crossed my eyes and dotted. I done crossed my T's and dotted my I's, and I put you with that word. Friend. It's a powerful word. Some people don't even recognize a friendship. Some people don't even know what a friendship is. And people will say someone is my friend just to say they my friend. I don't address everyone as a friend. I don't. I would say, oh yeah, I know that person. We hang out, we do this, we do that. But to be my friend, because I know I'm a good friend, I know that I know how to give, I know how to be there, I know how to when you need someone to talk to, I'm there. You want somebody just to listen without giving an opinion, I'm there. If you want somebody to tell the truth to you, I'm going to tell it, but then how you going to handle it, So when I throw out the word friendship, I mean, you really got to be my friend. That means that you done went down the list. I done seen you help me and support me in ways that no one else had, and been there for me and always had my back. And then, honey, you are my friend. I got you, you got me. But when it comes a time in your life, some people don't have friends because people got walls up. They got barriers up. They want to protect their feelings. They don't want to let people in. They don't want to trust people. And then you're an adult, like you in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, and now you decided that, hey, I want a friend. I'm tired of doing this by myself, doing that by myself, going to the movies, going out to eat. Don't have nobody really talk to, with me and the boy, me and the man that's going through something, me and my mom going through something, me and my father going through something. Who can I turn to besides a family member? I want somebody else that's out the circle, out the box. But damn, I ain't got nobody. How do you then make friends? That's what her topic was, is that how do you make friends as an adult? How do you make friends as an adult? You meet people at work, co-workers, but then every now and then, who really want their co-worker in their business? You know what I'm saying? They could go back to the office and gossip, oh, so-and-so this, so. How can you really trust someone you meet at work? I mean, but you have to pull out personalities in people. You got to recognize that people know what a friendship is and what it means to you, what it means to them, before you actually use that word on them. I mean, I can't really say. My personal opinion is that you can make friends as an adult, but you're more, I want to say you're more, not more responsible, but you're more aware of the person that you're bringing in your life versus a person you met in childhood. Because when you're children, you just don't know. You start off, you're kids, you meet in the schoolyard, you have fun. Oh, this is my new friend, this is my new friend. But as an adult, when you get to choose your friends, you're more aware of it's like a relationship. It's like choosing a relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is how you want to choose your relationship, how you choose your man, how you choose your woman. Okay? You want somebody that you could depend on, that's going to be there for you, and you could do the same for them. You want somebody to tell you, girl, is this dress look good or this dress is ugly? Tell me the truth. You want somebody to give you the truth when nobody else would. You don't need need a yes person. I hate yes people. I hate people. I ain't gonna say I hate yes people. That's a strong word because you know what? Because when you hate people, it takes a lot of energy out of you, and I don't want to give nobody my energy. And it's that I don't get down with yes people or people who accept yes people in their lives. People who you can ask them something, but they always gonna say yes because they so afraid of what your response may be. And to me, that's not being a friend. If you're gonna ask me something, I'm not gonna be your yes person. I'm gonna be your person to tell it to you straight and tell you how it is. And so, how do you meet friends these days? I mean, there's no friend app. They got dating apps. You know what I'm saying? There's no app on how to meet a friend. And you have your list. You know what you want a friend. You know who you are, first of all. You know what type of friend that you will be, that you got within yourself. That's what you look for in a friend. Now, everybody don't need to be a friend. You can have associates, people that you hang out with, but you need your ace boo coon, and well, we used to say that we was growing up. That's your road dog that you ride and die, just like this. And everybody needs this one person like that in their life. Even if you think you didn't and now you're ready, how do you find a friend as an adult? Whew. You got to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? I make friends. I meet people in my life as an adult when I go to, like, if you go to a bar and a grill or a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? You be sitting down, you start a conversation with somebody. You never know, that person might end up being your friend. Again, you could meet a coworker. Like I said, you don't want all coworkers in your business, but there could be one coworker at that job that you constantly eat lunch with or that you talk to, and she may reveal some things to you, and you like, dang, I ain't know we as friends like that. She could tell me this, but it ain't going past my lips, and that might be the one that you need. Basically, when you're at work, because I think getting a friend from work is a good thing. It can't, because guess what? Everybody at that work job, at that workforce, they gonna already know each other, right? So they gonna give you a download on who not to talk to, and oh, she's like this, she's like that, she's like that, but never comment on anything. Never comment on anything. You don't want to get caught up in work drama. Either you don't comment on it, because sometimes when you're the new person, you don't want to feel awkward and walk away when they talking. But when they first meet you, and they start talking about somebody, right then and there, you cross that person out. That person ain't. I don't want this person to be my friend, because she don't know me from Adam and Eve, but she done told me Susie and John and Cynthia stuff, and she don't know if I'm gonna run back and go take it to the Washington Post and put it in front of on the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Front page news. It's just like this. Now, this old song goes, friends, how many of us have them? Let's be friends. Someone you depend on. Let's be friends. Listen to that song, man. It's a lot of truth to that song. He tells you, what he's looking for in a friend. And I think starting at your job is a good plus, but be mindful of the people that you're going to bring in your life if it's somebody that you work with. If right off bat, a gossip person at work, that person, it wouldn't be a good friend. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if they're going to sit down and tell the stranger's business to you, your co-worker, you're a stranger at this point, and they're going to sit down and tell you everybody's business there at the job, and they don't know you from Adam to Eve, cross that person out. Don't even get mixed up right now. You already know he or she is a troublemaker. They do this. This person I do not consider a friend. But what you do, the one that they're talking about, make friends. Try to see where that person is coming from. Fill up on that person. Because 9 times out of 10, if they talking about somebody, that person ain't always the way that they perceive them to be. You have to make your own judgment when it comes to people. You got to get to know people and fill them out and things like that. So, as an adult, if you want to make a friend, there's no friend app out here. Like I said, they got dating apps. Somebody come up with a friend app. How do you get friends? Start a club. You know what I'm saying? You can start something on your own. If you're not comfortable, trying to make friends with somebody at your job and you just feel like just everybody there just nosy and you don't want nobody at your job and your business, okay, leave the workforce alone. Start something. Engage. You can make a friend, social media, Facebook. You got Facebooks, join a Facebook club. Join a club on Facebook. Make up a club. You can make up a girls club, and you could or join girls clubs or men clubs, or you can make up something. Get your wheels and your brains turning. How do I bring people to me? Think of how can you bring people to me. I'm 40 something years old. I want a good girlfriend in my life. How do I bring people to me? Okay, I'll start a girls club. Get on Facebook. I'm telling you, social media is the way to go to do things these days. Unfortunately, that's how it's set up. We don't want it that way, but that's how it is. Start a girls group. Or peek in on book clubs. Go to the library. You might run into somebody there who may be reading a book that you read before. Be like, oh, I read that book. It's so good. That might spark a conversation. Let me see what some of you guys are saying. I get all over the place when I be talking to everybody. Okay, let's see. Ellen Jones, happy Saturday and happy Easter holidays to you and all of the and all of the live chat line. No, they didn't, because that make a good friend. Yeah, I know that's right. I can't, girls, can I read? I know I can read, but come on, Tanya, what you doing? Okay, Bentley say book clubs are a good way to make friends. Yeah. Star Wars talking about the weather, yeah. But you know what? You have to know your personality. A lot of times too, that if you're not an aggressive person and you have yourself being shy, you don't know how to approach people or walk up to people, and that's another thing too, that people don't know how to be friends. They don't know how to get new friends, because you don't want to walk up to the wrong person and they give you this and lip and be like, ooh, let me get away from this person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, walk up to a person, talk about the weather. Hey college grad, hi honey. Yeah, so hey Antoinette Hampton, how you doing? And so yeah, you just have to talk about the weather. And I have met so many people in a doctor's office. When you go to your doctor's office and you're sitting there waiting on your doctor, spark up a conversation, not even with another patient, with a nurse. With the nurse, the file clerks there who be checking you in or whatever, they see you every week. They see you every week. What thing went red, it went yellow. They see you every week. So spark up a conversation with them each time you go. You may develop a friendship with them, and one day you be like, what you doing the weekend? I come here all the time, and we sit while I'm waiting on the doctor. We sit and we talk. How about that's what you doing Saturday night? Let's go out for a girls' night and get some drinks. It could be as easy as that. And next thing you know, you pull her out of your doctor's office and you get to know each other more better. And next thing you know, you may got a friend from the doctor's office. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Dina McGee. I need a good girl club. I'm a very awful place in my life by losing so many loved ones. Even my oldest daughter I lost recently. Oh, I am so sorry for your loss. I am. Yeah, I just my condolences go out to you and your family. Yeah, my thing is that you do need someone in your life to talk to, someone to to vent to. You don't want to always keep talking to yourself. You keep talking to yourself, somebody might think you're a little bit loony upstairs. But don't get it twisted. I talk to myself a lot. And some people say, well, it's good if you talk to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. Hell to the no. I answer myself too, because I want to know what I just told myself makes sense. So answer yourself. If you got to ask yourself some questions and you looking around, who going to answer it for you? Answer yourself. That don't make nothing wrong with you. Shoot, that make you good. It make you good in my book, because I answer myself, because I need to know. I have to ask myself questions sometimes. I need to know. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I'm going down here. What is this? Black. I didn't say Black Queen. I hate that I grew up in a very strict household. Now I have a very hard time being social as an adult. Yeah, you know what? And that's why I say we never know people's backgrounds, and how they was raised, because how you was raised is that adult you become. You know what I'm saying? How you was raised is that adult you become. So if you were shy and you never really got outside that box and always been afraid to step to people and stuff, it will make it hard for you to make an adult friend. But like everybody said, that's when you join book clubs, you go to libraries, you start a social, you can start a Facebook girls group and not even have to really go out and meet anybody on the street. Start a Facebook girl group. You guys get in there, you talk, and in the ones that's locally in your area, you guys could do like a meetup, a once a month meetup. Sometimes that's all you need just to get your juices flowing and just to say, "Ooh, I'm going out with my girls, had a girl night." Start a girls Facebook group, and you guys could talk about, once you get to know each other in the group, you can talk about why you here and the reason why you thought about doing this. And then you start talking about the things that's going on in your life once you get to knowing people. And out of that group, sometimes through messaging in that group, you may end up finding the perfect person for you, and you may exchange a number with them, and it goes beyond messaging within your group, and you have a rapport with this person, and then damn, you done build a friendship. So I would say, how do we make friends as an adult? At your job, scratch out the person that's doing all the gossip, because if he's gossiping about that person, they're gonna gossip about you. Make a list. What do I want in a friend? You make a list on what you want in a man or what you want in a woman. You make a grocery list. We make lists. We write things down. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? Or do a mental list in your head. You know what you want. You know who you want in your life, the type of person that you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? Again, always just have good, positive people around you. You want good energy. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that's heading towards good things in life, and they know where they're at. Everybody may not be on your level, and everybody may not be balanced, but you could be somebody's scale. You know what I'm saying? They could be your scale, and y'all could balance each other out. But you got to get to know people, and you cannot be afraid to step out on faith. Yes, a friend can hurt you just like a man or a girlfriend or a relative can. You will get hurt by a friend too. But you got to be willing to step out on faith, because if you don't step out on faith, you'll never get what you're looking for. Some of us long for friendship. You know what I'm saying? We long for that. It's a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's just like any other relationship. It's based on things like morals and rights and wrongs and loyalty and having each other's back. And not being a yes person, but a person someone who's willing to call you out when you're wrong and don't care about what you say. I'm your friend, so I'm going to tell you this because you don't see it, so I see it, so I'm going to tell you. So write your list. Start a girl group. Scratch them off down the list at work. Y'all ain't got to know you at work trying to decide who you want your friend to be. Hold conversations. You know people. You know who not to bring in your inner circle. You know who not to tell your business to, so it could be all over the office. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I think. Yeah, you don't need. Felicia said you don't need many people in your circle. If you have too many, sometimes they turn sneaky and may hurt you badly. I had to cut out a lot of people. I had to cut a lot of people off. Yeah, that is so true. Trust me, I did too. Start going to art and craft classes, Sister Love. Yes, go to classes. Look things up. There's a lot of free things like and like you can Google like what's going on in DC today and put it in the word free. You know what I'm saying? And pull it up and do it like a week in advance so that you can like clear your calendar and make sure that you're not doing anything this Saturday afternoon. And when you go to these arts and craft classes and the sip and pint classes, you're going to start off going to those classes a couple of times and you may run into somebody, oh, didn't I see here you was here last week? And you say, hi, my name is Tanya, how you doing? And they'll tell you their name, and y'all talking and laughing back and forth during the class, and you don't know, when the class over, y'all may walk down the street to the nearest bar and grill and say, you want to get lunch, or you want to go get a drink, or whatever, and you can spark up a friendship, but you have to be outgoing. You have to be able to step outside your box and do new things, things that you would normally do out of the ordinary. Oh, you are so welcome, Miss McGee. You really are. Black Queen, thanks for responding, Auntie T. You welcome. But it's the one. Okay, here you go, Regina. I think Regina Gia. It's a. But it's the one to talk to. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna get this. But it's the one to talk to and share ideas. Some of them have become very good friends of mine. Good luck. That is so true. They do. And that's how you do. When you join things, you become very good friends of yours. And like I said, don't be so fast to throw the word friends out, because I truly believe that is a special word. I truly believe that word should only be given to special people. Everybody that you know and you hang with is not really your friend. You know what I'm saying? They have to meet a list for me, because I already know the type of person I am, and I know what I could give to a friendship. So you want to, you want someone that could give the same. That could give the same, that's gonna be there for you. So don't throw the word out there. Okay, we had good advice today. Go to book clubs, join a book club. Wing people out at work. What we say? Join a book club, win people out at work, do arts and craft free projects in your town on the weekends. Make up a Facebook girls club where you get to know different women from different states and ethnic. Y'all know what I'm saying, different cultures and all that stuff. And you guys get together once a month and learn each other. It seemed harder than it sounds, but it's not. It's easy. You just have to be open to it. You have to be willing. You have to be willing to take that step, get that friend. But never, I'm going to tell you with the utmost, never, ever put anyone on a pedestal. Never. Because we are all human. People make mistakes. People will fall, and they always need second chances. Never, never put anyone on a pedestal. If someone become your friend and they meet everything that you checked off on that list, just remember that they are human, like you are human, and we all make mistakes. So never put them so high up where that when you finally get that person in your life and they make a mistake, that you are so disappointed. And why did I ever meet this person? Why did I ever let them in? Oh, I made the biggest mistake of my life. No. Think about all the things this person have brought to your life, all the things that you brought to that person's life, how this person has made you feel, how you done made this person feel, how this person has been there for you, you've been there for them. And if they make a mistake, you reflect on all of that. Talk about that mistake and try to understand where it came from and continue on with that friendship. Because friends fight. Good friends fight. They say things to each other and come back 2-3 days later, talk about it, and it's done. Friends fight, so they'll never forget that friend. I ain't gonna say like physically fight. If we say fight, I'm thinking about throwing up their hands or whatever. Friends have strong disagreements. They have strong disagreements. But if this person is truly a friend, you could come back from it. You guys could be even stronger than before, just because you had that disagreement, because you had that falling out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so boop, that part is over. Okay, that was something I wanted to talk about. So I hope I did you justice on your topic. I hope my Soul Squad, and if you're in the timeline and you're going in with the chat and the comments, I hope you were able to catch some of the good things that people said about book clubs, arts and crafts, make a girls group, join a girls group, step out, doctor's office, step somebody, talk about the weather, good kind of break the ice with conversations. I hope this helped you or help anybody else out there who's having a hard time to build or find a friendship, or just to get someone that they need in their life, and they could be that strong person for them, and you could be the strong person for them, and them for you, vice versa. Okay. That topic was gone. Now, this is a topic that I wanted to talk about some time ago, but it had left me and I forgot. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this weekend. And then I got the topic from the young lady. So this is my topic. And everything is just my personal opinion, guys. We all are entitled to one. We all could throw ideas, and we bounce off each other. You know what I'm saying? We bounce. You need somebody to bounce things off of, just to make sure you're going in the right direction. So I loved all the feedbacks, all the suggestions that all my Soul Squad members was giving, on how to find a friend as an adult and things like that. So thank you guys so much for always participating in the chats and in the comments and giving good opinions and good advice along while I'm up here just going like this. I'm going like this, Okay, so my topic was about my kids. I got 6 of them. And everybody had their own personality. But through it all, through raising them, living with them, being under the same roof with them, I know each and one of my kids' character. I know their personality. I know what they would do, what they won't do. I know if somebody tell me something, I can reflect and say, yeah, that's my child. And I want to talk about this. It's about knowing people personality, knowing a person's character. That's what I want to talk about, because I had a situation that someone had did something, and I went and I told their mom. I wasn't going to tell their mother, because I said, oh, I ain't got time, but nobody tell me, oh, no, not my child, not this, not that, no, it would never be. I ain't had time for someone who wasn't willing to listen. And the conversation I had with this woman, that's what sparked this topic. She was an adult. I love when you go to somebody and talk to them about their child, and you can talk to them without all their head shaking and lips moving and all of this and all of that. Man, because I came to her as an adult and explained my situation, and she said, that's my child. I said, thank you. And she was like, why do you thank me? I said, because I didn't want to say nothing, because we can't always speak on people's kids. Because when you speak on people's children, it's a sensitive thing. And I know that because I have kids. And someone speak on my kids, it's a sensitive thing. But it depends on what they're saying. It depends on, because I know my boys. I know how I raise my boys. I know the things that my boys would do and wouldn't do. I just know their character. Now, don't get it twisted. Sometimes people will do things that's out of their character, and you can't say, oh, no, that's not my child. My child didn't do that. My sister didn't do that. My mother didn't do that. My brother didn't do that. My father didn't do that. But guess what? Sometimes people get out of their character, and they will do things that you didn't think they would do. But that's when the burden of truth lies. That's when you tell me something about one of my kids, I'm going to say they didn't do it. You got to phrase your words. I'm going to say, it don't sound like him. How do you know he did it? They have to show me some type of proof. One thing I know, honey, I ain't raising no angels. I didn't raise no angels. I raised boys. Human beings that does right and wrong things, but for the foremost, mine's just about almost do the right things because of the way, I raised them. But if someone was to come to me and tell me something about my child, I would never get all loud with them. I will never get out my character. For one, I'll never let nobody bring me out my character when it's not necessary. So I will never get out my character. And this woman, I talked to her about her son, and her words to me, It was so profound. She said, that's my child. And she knew. You know what I'm saying? She knew her child, and she didn't get combated with me. You know, she even apologized. She said, you do what you have to do. I would do the same thing. He was wrong. And I was just so happy with this conversation because I felt like I was on a level with another adult. I wasn't talking to some old chicken head somewhere and who just want to be all like this and all defensive. It's nothing wrong with defending your child. Don't get me wrong, because you're supposed to be the backbone of your child. You do. You're supposed to defend your child. But I only defend mine to a certain point because I raised them. I gave birth to them. I done watched them grow up. I done seen them do things that I know if somebody else came to me and said so-and-so did this, I would comply and say, oh, I got this. Because what I hear coming out that person's mouth is not unusual to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not unusual because I know my child. Sometimes somebody could tell me something, and before they tell me which child did it, I could tell them which child did it just by what they told me what that child did. That's knowing your kids. That's knowing the people around you. And I was so happy with that. And I was like, oh girl, you just happy with anything. But no, because it's so hard to talk to people about their children because we always have a wall up to protect our kids, and we're supposed to. But you also got to know when your kids do something wrong. You have to know when to humble yourself. And it's embarrassing, especially if your child do something embarrassing and you want to stand your ground, but in your head you like, this damn child, why he or she did this. Oh, this is so embarrassing. But you ain't gonna let that person who's coming to you with the information know that you know, because you're embarrassed because of what your child did. You know what I'm saying? So in your head, your wheels are spinning. You cussing and fussing this child out, but out your mouth you telling this person, oh, my child ain't do that. You got the wrong one. He don't do things like that. No, whatever. Don't be coming to my house knocking on my door telling me shit. Oh, yeah, don't do that. If you're in tune with your children, with your brother, with your spouses, with your mothers, your aunts and uncle, if you're in tune with a person and you've been around them their whole life and you know who they are as a person, and first of all, sometimes when people tell you things about somebody, you could believe it because half the time they done the thing, they done it to you. That's how I really know when my kids done something, because my kids don't do too much of anything when they were growing up. So if they had done something at school and a teacher came to me and said, look, your child did this, your child did that, and I listened to this teacher, and while this person is telling me what my child did, I'm reflecting on a memory that, dang, he did the same thing to me. So I know they ain't lying. I got this. Don't worry about it. You're going to get an apology. It won't happen again. I got this. That's how I roll and handle when it comes to my kids. Yes, I have my wall up. Yes, I have my mommy bear claws out. But you got to know when to pull them out. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to pull them out. And you have to accept the fact that our kids are not perfect and that our kids do things wrong. And now if my child do something that I know I never recognized in him before, or I know that, damn, it could be a possibility, it's kind of out his character, I'll let the person talk. And while they talking, I'm just, my wheels in my head are just turning. I'm just thinking, could this be him? Did he did this? It's possible. What you got? Let me know. The person you could tell me something that may hit on point.
Sorry, people, sorry.
You could have went out the basement door, out the back door, right there on the side. Oh my God, we got 3 different doors you could have went out. I'm sorry. And like that boy that just walked past, that's my oldest son. I knew, you could tell me that he was gonna walk past. I saw when he was coming out the door, out his bedroom. I said, watch he walk right past here. Because I know my child. But yet it's a door right by his bedroom that leads to the back porch and left outside. So what I'm doing, we could have went out that door, but guess what? I knew he was gonna come past here. Just looking at him, he opened his bedroom door. I said it in my head before I even said it out loud. Watch he walk past him. Damn if he didn't. You have to know him. And you have to accept the fact that sometimes our kids do wrong. When you know your children, but something may have happened, something that may got them so upset, so just out of themselves that they did something because they're human. But that person gonna have to show me proof. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to show me proof. I'm not gonna come anybody hard and nasty because that's not who I am. But I do have my bear claws out when it comes to my children. But I do also understand that people do get out of their character, that people can get upset. They can let a situation get the best of them, and they could blow up and do this and do that. So when people come to me and tell me things about my kids or about my sister or about my mother, I reflect on my life with them as a person is talking, and I could come to a conclusion that, yeah, it's a possibility, and I'm going to have a talk with him, and I'm going to get down to it. And if I find out he did this, and he was wrong, and he admit, and he did this, and it's wrong, you're going to get an apology. First of all, you get an apology from me, because I didn't raise him that way. Then you're going to get an apology from the child, and it's never going to happen again. That's how I roll. That's how I like it. And, so this woman, it was just so amazing to have a good adult conversation. It's so hard to conversate to people about their children, but she knew her child. She understood where I was coming from, and she said, okay, do what you got to do. And I respected her so much for that. I really did. It surprised the heck out of me. Because you just can't. I'm going to comments. Let me see what people saying. Put my phone up, guys. I put in my code and everything. Oh, y'all rolling. Y'all are rolling up in here. Thank you. Somebody said, what? Kimberly Williams, I don't know what all that is, girl. I ain't into all that slang stuff. This said this message is held for review. I don't know. You said something bad? Everybody, let's see. Somebody, Tamika. That's right, SoulfulT. A lot of parents don't want to accept that their children has a mind of their own, and sometimes they make their own decision, good or bad. That is so true, and I do. Some people honestly do not know their kids. They don't. Hey, Chris, how you doing, Chris Campbell? And that is so true. Some people do not honestly know their kids, and they get defensive when you talk about their babies, and they got every right to. But show that you're an adult. Show that you're open to the possibility that your child could do wrong, because your child can. Ooh, this thing hurt right here. I like these wraps, but sometimes you put them down on the forehead, put that pressure right there on the forehead, that thing hurt. And you have to accept the fact that your kids can do wrong, and I accept it. I accept because I gave birth to little people. Little people get their own personality. No matter how much you teach them right or wrong, and you tell them and show them the right or wrong things, and your eyes for the utmost, you raise them well. You know what I'm saying? So because you raised them to go out in these streets because they're representing you. First of all, anytime, to this day, I am 48 years old. No, I'm not. Damn, I don't know how old I am. I'm 49. I'm about to be 50. My sister 48. I am 49 years old. And to this day, the things that I do in my life is still a projection of my mother. Do you hear what I'm saying? I am 49 years old. And the things that I do in my life, it is first and foremost a projection of the person who raised you. Because that is the first thing people see. When something go a certain way in your life, they be like, well, damn, who raised her? They don't say, oh, damn, why she do that? She raised herself. Go ask the door. I'm about tired of this boy. Go ahead, you come through now. He should have went to the back door so the girl could answer for the back door. What did he do? He missed his bus? And so, we still, even as a grown woman, what I do now is still a projection of my mother. So that's the first thing people, when your child do something, that's the first thing they holler in their mind. who the heck is raising you or who raised you. You will always be a projection of your parent, because that is the first thing. So these things these kids do out in these streets, parents do get hostile because you are the first person they look at. Come on, boy. God dang it. Don't come back this way.
Oh, my bag right there.
Why you ain't take your bag? Which when you go out the back door, hand me that bag. Hand me his bag. Hand me his work bag. He ain't come back through here. Give me the bag. He done missed his bus. Take your work bag. And you take your butt out that side door or down through the basement door. Keep come walking back through me. Shit, I'm trying to have a show here. Jesus, kids, y'all. Oh my God. So yeah, so just always, you guys, on Soul Squad, just remember, know your people. Don't get upset if somebody tell you something about your child and you know your child knows better, but your child's also human. We install some good stuff in them, but once they leave out that door and they hang around their friends and they want to be all big and bad because they want to fit in, they might do things that they shouldn't do. You just have to listen to the person telling it to you, and don't be embarrassed, because that person telling it to you may have a child too who does things outside their character, and it reflects back on them, and people get embarrassed, so they get combative, they get hostile, they want to fight you because you bringing them this information. I was shocked. I was happy. I had a good adult conversation, and the mom agreed with me and said, you do what you do. Do what you do. Know your child. Know that they're going to make mistakes. Know that they're going to do things that you never thought they may do. And just talk to them about it. Don't do it again. Make them apologize. And let's keep it moving. Keep it stepping, because shit happens. And with that being said, you ever seen Forrest Gump? And he was running all around the world, and he said, "Whoo, man, you almost stepped in a bunch of dog shit." And then Forrest Gump running, and he said, "It happens." And the man said, "What happened?" He said, "Shit." He said, "Shit happens." And next thing you know, this man got rich from Forrest Gump saying shit happens, and had his face on his t-shirt and made a killing selling t-shirts. So take that, guys. I love you, Soul Squad. Thank you for once again tuning in. Again, if you have a topic that you want to discuss, that you want to talk about, again, I am not licensed no type of way, but I like giving my personal opinion because I like talking, I like venting, I like thinking about that stuff that needs to make sense in this world. You know what I'm saying? It just need to make sense. And if you have something that you want to touch on that you think need to make sense, you seen something that didn't make sense but it should have made sense, give it to me. I'll try to talk about it. Again, it may not be right. It's my personal opinion on how I see it. Do you need to come past too? You know what? Yeah. Oh, you know what, guys? Oh my God, it is in the cards. One day, very soon, I better get me a house, and I'm just gonna have my own on-house studio, so that when I shut that door, a light come on, and it say that you're in session. It's just that kids will be kids, and it seems like every time you're about to do something, everybody need to get this way, get that way, and then realize that we got two other doors that they can go out. Why do they it's a must that they use this daggone front door. Guys, thank you so much for being here, but listen to my antics. I just be all over the place. It's an opinion. You can agree or we could disagree, but I have a nice time on Saturdays when I talk to you guys. Thank you for supporting and watching my videos, and I got a surprise collab coming up, guys, that I'm actually filming on Easter Sunday. Nope, I'm not going to tell you with who, but I got a surprise collab coming up. I love this person to death. Been watching this person on YouTube for such a long time. is, I'm not even gonna say the gender, an amazing person. You guys probably know this person. You guys love this person too, as I do. And you know, I think it's gonna be a fun collab. We doing it on Easter Sunday, and I can't wait to show y'all video. But I'm not gonna tell you because I want you to be surprised on who it is. But it's a wonderful person. I just see it all through the screen when I watch that person. So yeah, so I'm so happy that we are hooking up and doing this collab together on Sunday, and I'll bring it to you guys next week. What else? That's it. See you to my next food video on Monday. Yeah. Love you guys. Have a great Saturday. I'm out. You know how to hit this thing? You know how to hit this thing? Okay, let me see.